Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are the Obsolete Punks. I'm Ross Motel, joined by Peyton, Hood, and Mr. Beautiful, Timmy. We
Yeah.
are doing some one-off tracks, just random selections of singles that we've chosen for each other to check out tonight. So let's get into a little special edition with Heartsounds. Track is The World Up There. This is a band that I've been into for quite a while. I'd say they're up there as like one of my more listened to bands over the past decade or so. Um, but I think that they're fairly unknown, so I wanted to give them some love on the channel and
Hell yeah.
see what everybody thinks here. So, without further ado. So I'll start out by pointing out, because we didn't have the whole album up, that this is the last song on the album, which is, explains the protracted ending on the track there. Um, Tim, let's go to you for your thoughts first.
I really enjoyed that.
Nice.
I'm not familiar with this band at all. Do they usually have two different singers going on a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
within
yeah.
songs?
Every single song is Ben and Laura. Yeah, like
I was
either
gonna ask the
blending or
same
going back
thing.
and forth.
Yeah.
Kind of back and forth. Yeah, I really like that. That was great, and it makes me want to check out a lot more of the stuff they do. And at the
Nice.
same time, they're really really good musicians as well.
Mhm.
Uh, First listen, I don't have a whole lot to say obviously on that, but I really did enjoy it. So 78.
Awesome. Love it. Hayden, you're not muted.
Well, according to Zoom, I'm never muted. I've got a button for that.
True. I know. It's very confusing sometimes.
um, I like how you brought that back, by the way. Anyway, yeah, I was absolutely going to ask the same question Timmy did about the two singers because, dude, I fucking love how they do that. Like, yeah, back and forth, harmony, fucking, like, yeah, it was awesome. I like how they did that. Um, yeah, I enjoy this. I'll be honest, that ending, if it was just like a single song in a playlist, I probably would end up skipping it once that fucking
Yeah,
feedback started.
sure.
Like 20 minutes of feed or 20 seconds of feedback is kind of a I don't know. That's something I would probably skip. But that's
Well,
not
plus the
enough.
whole last like almost minute of the song is just instrumental.
Right.
Anyways,
Well, I don't mind instrumental.
there's not a lot going on.
There might be some boys out there that don't like instrumentals, but I don't mind some.
That was some good instrumental shit. I gotta give them that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say if it's good, I don't have a problem with it. If it's just the same thing over and over and over again, then that's gonna irritate me. But no, I like the way they changed it up. And honestly, the way they kind of toned everything down at the end, there little by little, just to leave that feedback. I'm glad that it wasn't just playing on like as a solo song on a playlist and I skipped it because that was really cool. Yeah, I'm up there with Timmy. I'm about a 76 on this one. Okay.
Amazing.
hmm
Hood, did you
Yeah,
like the
no,
solo? Did you like the solo on this song?
I didn't even notice the solo. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I probably will
After
next
the
time
after
I.
the big to do that we had a couple weeks ago about this shit.
We did
That
not
was,
have a to do. Don't bring that
it's
up
like
ever
half the
again.
song is the solo. Come on.
You gotta watch all
So
our other videos
I
to
didn't
find
want
out
to.
what we're talking about.
I compartmentalize every single time I listen to the first time, so I only hear certain things.
Sure.
Um, no, you
I,
know what? That ending though, you kind of got what you guys were referring to, where it kind of just slowly kind of fades out. Um, I absolutely loved it, except for the little feedback at the end. But that I fucking it was thick. It was fucking good. It that hit hard. I loved it. And you could tell that these lyrics are very like internalized and coming out. It I really really enjoyed the song. It wouldn't have ever been a band I would have seeked out or listened to, but I think now after this first listen, I absolutely will. Um, Kind of reminds me of like maybe this is presumptuous of me, but it sounds like it would have been released like mid to late 2000s.
yeah,
Um,
this was. I want to say it was like mid. It was like early 2010s, maybe. The song
yeah,
was
okay,
out.
all right.
Yeah, mid
Anyways,
2010s.
like it's typically not the punk sound I would go after, but I genuinely enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go for a 75.
Awesome. Love
Yeah.
to hear it. Yeah, so they do they had another band, Laura and Ben, before this called Light the City, and they were a metal band. And so I think you can kind of hear maybe some of that influence creeping into what they do here. This is a band that I can't even remember how I found them, honestly, but like around the time their first album came out, I must have just heard a single somewhere and latched onto it, and I've been a fan ever since. Um, this track in particular, the like main melody of the riff is like what brought me in, because I don't know how to explain this, but it reminds me of a song that I knew as a child that I can't put my finger on. I've never been able to place it, but every time I hear this, it just like takes me to a very specific place just because of that melody on the main riff in the song. But yeah, like you guys were saying, I'm a sucker for dual male female vocals, and this band scratches that itch in a big way. Uh, I'm a sucker for great guitar work, and it scratches that itch too. There's that spot at the end that I absolutely love where they go back to the main riff and everything drops out except for the guitar and the drums, and then everybody comes back in, but it's like halfway through the next measure. It's like not on the four, and that gets me every fucking time. Um, I'm gonna go. I didn't even think about what I was gonna rate this. I like this song a lot, but it's not by my favorite song of theirs by any means. So because I wanted to have some other stuff. I wanted to see how you guys felt about them and see like, oh, should I put some other stuff out there? Or maybe
Yes.
think about doing one of their full albums or
Please
not.
do.
Yeah, do it, man.
Awesome. So their album Drifter, I think, is the one that you guys would probably dig the most. It's very solid.
Yeah, do it.
In my opinion, straight through. So I'm gonna go. Let's do an 83 on this one.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely
high.
heard that metal influence you were talking about as well, especially when it got to the end with the outro, kind of
Yeah.
longer musical thing going on. Yeah, you could hear it.
Mhm.
So, anyways, overall score was a 78 on that one.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's good.
Yeah, that's rad.
I look forward to hearing more of this band.
Awesome. Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
Thanks for indulging me on that one. Appreciate it. I was really happy to share that with you guys. I just don't know a lot of people that know them, so anytime I have a chance to share them, I'm always excited to do it. So, all right, everybody. Thanks to everybody on YouTube who's checking this out. If you liked Heartsounds, go give them a like, give them a follow, check out all their stuff everywhere you can. They are still active today, as far as I understand. So yeah, buy some merch, do all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye.